Cool. God damn it, who keeps doing this? Excuse me. That's a little frustrating. Okay, now I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Damn, that fucking hurt. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Hopefully doing fantastic. Hopefully it's not bad. Everyone's having a good day. Everyone had a good Halloween season. Damn, I'm getting seasoning all over in my nose. Make my sinuses go up. Why is it taking so long to warm up? Oh, we cooking some steaks and some corn. Get a little southern there. I did just get a whole bunch of seasoning in my face, so now my sinuses are like wanting to murder me. So yeah. Seasoning up the corn a little bit. How was your Halloween week, sir? Was it good? Was it bad? There's another fucking piece of... God damn it. Someone put rice in all these fucking things. So now, they don't season right. Make sure we get it all. Halloween wasn't too bad. I stayed home, watched old movies. Ooh, what up, man? What up? What up, Phil? I think I said your name right. I don't ever get it right. I think I got relinquished wrong the other day. That was funny. You guys missed out on the giveaway the other day. It was a lot of fun. Damn it, I forgot tinfoil. My sinus is really bothering me now. Yeah, I worked on Halloween though, so it wasn't too bad, but still at the same time. I used to be called Phil at oh, you're used to be calling Phil at this point. Is it not Phil? Are you not Phil? Have I been getting your name wrong this whole time? If I have, I'm so sorry. Turn the corn. Some of these corns might be a little bit more spicy than anything. Do you know how to say... No, I don't. I wasn't even going to attempt to try to say that. Well, this corn cob is going to taste a little bit oniony. Because it's got a lot of, yeah.
That's game. Yeah. I really want the other one.
Well. Who won?
Dodgers back to back.
Seriously? Motherfuckers. Goddamn Dodgers. Cubs almost won this year, but it happens. Well. How have the turntables have turned? What up, Ammo? What up, Dustin? By the way, thanks for the guys who did participate in the giveaway we had the other day. That was a lot of fun. We're definitely going to be doing more in the future, so thanks definitely stay tuned for that, because you guys don't want to miss out on that stuff. Or Hen House, VC, one of the others. Yeah. How you doing, man? How you doing? I saw that Twin Gin had a giveaway today. Some of you guys actually tried getting a hold of me because supposedly I won, but I wasn't able to join in the live stream because of work. So I missed out on it, but hey, I'm glad that someone else won too, because, you know, like I said, congratulations to that winner for sure. Now, question of all questions. How do you guys season your steaks? How's your night going? It's going pretty good so far. It's going pretty good. So, before you guys ask though on the title name, there's a reason why we have that title name, which we'll explain here in a little bit. Just kind of get the ball rolling a little bit. But you put Char. He's like, I like him tough. Nah, for real though. How do you guys like your steaks? Oh, I might use this. That's good. Fresh garlic and all spices, medium. Oh, there you go. Fresh garlic. I don't know if I have fresh garlic. I do. I don't have any. Sadly. But I'm thinking we'll do a little bit of garlic powder. Maybe a little bit of onion seasoning. What is that? Oh. Nah, I cooked mine medium rare, but dude, that's what's up. That's what up. You see, it does. It does. We got some. What is this? It says top round steak. I let my wife pick it out, so we'll see how well this goes. Like, legit. I need to take my ring off because I don't want to get, you know, steak juice all over my fingers. My fingies. I like all natural. He's like, I just like it cooked. With 6 arc, I've heard of it. Now, do you guys pound your meat or do you just, you know, season it just off the bat? You gotta spread that meat out. Nice and juicy. This is gonna be a juicy steak. Hands down. Seems pretty legit. Yeah. Oh, okay. Fish on the other side, hand. On the other hand, I season up. See, I have a seasoning that I make for a lot of like meats and fish. Which is it's a. So I'll go ahead and list off what these are, and I know these are just kind of out of nowhere, but it's brisket rub, onion powder, paprika, garlic powder, and Cajun seasoning, and then a little bit of Italian seasoning and salt and pepper. So just a little bit of the salt and pepper, but that turns out pretty well. So so far I haven't had anyone complain about it. So it's pretty good. Depends on the cut of steak. Ah, okay, okay. Now seems like getting time for a dry rub joke. Yeah, exactly. Just gotta rub it dry a little bit. You know, sometimes you gotta give it a little bit of lube, but it's okay. Oh, that came out quick. It's a good thing it kind of missed. Kind of push all that seasoning in. Okay, so on to the topic of what the, and of course I'll probably talk about it a little bit later, because I think this is kind of a major thing. Whatever you guys choose on the whole like EBT stuff. I'm not gonna go into all like details about all that. My thing is I've seen a lot of people posting about like in the next couple days they're gonna be stealing, either just going to grocery stores or restaurants and just stealing from people, or even like stealing groceries from people who are loading into the car. So with that in mind, guys, make sure you stay safe and make sure you have your head on a swivel. Of course, take the steps to protect yourself and others with you, because it is not, in a way, yeah, if they're stealing your food and stuff like that, yeah, I can understand. Hey, I want to defend myself in that way. But, unless they're being physically violent to you guys, don't make the mistake of, you guys know what I'm saying. So I just know I everyday carry, and it's one of those things that I don't want happening to me. But people they get desperate sometimes. So just make sure you guys are staying prepared. I'm back. What's up, man? What's up? Bro, what's up? You missed you're winning. I know. I had a bunch of people trying to get a hold of me, and I was stuck at work and I couldn't get on, and I was like, man. Well, whoever won after me took my place. Congratulations to that person. So I am sorry that I missed out on it. I wish I could have been there, but as soon as I got to work, it was like all hands on deck. So I see I'm in Ohio. Can't even hunt deer with a rifle anyhow. Ah, man. That's crazy. How's the audio, guys? Does it sound good? 165. Oh. You guys are talking about hunting. What you cooking? What happened to my slider? Well, my wife got hungry and she ate that. So you had to fight her over that one. And then I'm cooking some steak and corn tonight. Oh shit, that pan is way too hot right now. Turn that all the way down. Turn that fan on. Right now I'm pushing the seasoning into the meat, kind of tenderizing it a little bit. How do you like your steak, Twin Jin? How do you cook yours? Straight wall is fine. I've thought about building 357 Legend MK. Ooh. Dude, okay, Phil, not gonna lie. I like, see, everyone likes medium rare. I'm a medium rare too. But I'm not gonna lie, Phil, I really want to build a Mark 12. But my thing is, do I want to build one where it's the like the, I call them the circular grip because that's what it reminds me of, or the circular handguard. So do I want to build one with a circular handguard, or do I want to, you know, do an M-lock or a quad rail? What would you do? What would you do, Phil? Build a MK12 in. Jesus. Wait, is that the new armor piercing round made by the same guy who made the Honey Badger, the 300 Blackout? Oh, you already know what I would do. You would go quad rail, wouldn't you? I told you I'm autistic. Dude, it's okay. Oh, wait, it's an acoustic. Oh, I thought you were saying you were autistic there. I was like, oh, okay, well, me too, but never mind. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Yo, what's up, PVS7? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. By the way, again, thank you for the guys who were at the live stream for the giveaway. Again, we will be doing more giveaways in the future. That was a lot of fun, guys. Froze my ass off for you guys, so remember, I do care about you guys. I need a towel. Paper towel to be exact. You bloody. Okay, to be honest, I don't remember which is which. I will find out, I guess, soon enough. I think 15 minutes is good. Long enough on a stove. What do you guys think? 15 minutes on the stove? Or in the oven, not stove. I got rails with ballistic pants. Ooh, okay, nice. What's up? M-lock is cool. I have a, ooh, okay. See, I want to do a classic, like, Marine build, you know, the, like, actual MK12. But also, I know how much those rails cost, so those are uber expensive. Which I accidentally turned my 16-inch into a TMR by accident. I got a sight in my scope, or my LPVO, and In doing so, I put the bipod on it so I could, get everything right. So I had more of a steady surface because I don't have one of those fancy dancy one things that everyone else has. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do is just put that bipod on it. So I put a bipod on it. Now it looks like I have a DMR. And I'm like, So I got one of those like quad, or not quad, M-lock, like quick attach points for bipods. So I can take it on and off. I think I might actually just leave that on there. And then that way, I can just change the looks up every now and then for AR-15 that I have. But I do want to actually do a MK12 build because I want an actual, what was this? I think it was like 1x24 or 1x40 something. But an actual scope, do a full like DMR build. Range in the morning. Who else is going? I wish I was going. That would be so much fun. Let me know how range today goes for you, man. What you taking to range? What you filming? Better get all that good content. Mine is 4 to 12. Your scope is? See, and I would do the 20 round magazines too, just to kind of keep that classic look of everything. Nice. Guntuber the final. There you go. There you go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I was wanting to do. If you guys have ever watched, I gotta sneeze again. God damn, seasoning screwing me up. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. If you guys ever watch American Sniper, Chris Kyle's DMR buildup he's got for his MK12, which is, I think his is a mod A, not a mod D. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Every time I do that, you guys say bless you, and I appreciate it. But I think his is a mod D or A, MK12, and I want to do something like that. I think it would be cool. I think it would be fantastic. Southern hospitality, bro. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really thinking about going to that Palmetto State Range Day in South Carolina. Getting tickets to go to that. I think that would be cool. I think it'd be cool to get a couple of the Guntubers to go out to it, do some content. I know me and CTV Tactical were kind of talking about it. I know a couple of me and the Guntubers were talking about it. Alright, time to flip the steak and season the other side. Man, this is a big ass piece of steak. When am I X57 to be released? Oh, are you talking about the like the MP7 clone that they are doing? I like the Honey Badger clone that they have. That thing is cool. I'd have to look. I only know the mod 0 and mod 1, and the mod H. Yeah, I think his is an actual his is an 18-inch barrel. I don't think it's a 16-inch barrel. So the mod D is a 16-inch, I think, if I remember correctly, and then the mod A, I think, is the 18-inch. Speaking of the whole axe thing, may I ask your opinion? Yeah, sure. Ask me your opinion. Says, ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that too. Not gonna lie, an MP7 clone is very much needed in this market. It's gonna take me. Okay, yeah, go ahead. The mod H is a 16 with a. Okay. Are you talking about like a fixed stock? Like the old M16 style stock? Because I don't know. I really want to do one. I think it would be a cool ass build to do. And if I do it just right, my range that I go to, is as long as there's no one there, you can kind of go behind, not necessarily behind the parking lot, because it is kind of in the middle of nowhere. But you can kind of go up on the hill a little bit. You know, you got the hill and where the cars park, and then the shooting range part, and then the range. As long as there's no one there, I've done it before a few times. You can shoot from that position. So, but I would do like, I got a friend who's got a ghillie suit. Be like, yo, can I borrow it for this video? That'd be cool. I have a PSA Rocks 7. It's great. Ooh. So is this MP7 clone in 5.7 or is it a different caliber? Yeah, it's okay. 5.7. That's awesome. Yo, PSA needs to get back on that STG 44. A little tot. So I work at Lockheed Martin. Really like my job, but I flipped my truck 8 times. It was practically ejected. Oh damn, dude, that's rough. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're alive. Whoops. Hi, Nikolai. About to head to bed. But we'll definitely talk. Yeah, dude, for real, hit me up on Instagram on that because I am very much interested on it. And yes, before anyone asks, one of my cats is named Nikolai. Also, the PVC course has been. Is that the PCC? It's like a Taurus G. Is it a G2 or G4? That's like got the foldable brace on it already. That thing's pretty cool as well. Give me my ring back. Trying not to spill all this blood. Did I get anything in my hands? No. I'm just bleeding out and not breathing when I can't go back to. Not it's a PCC all by its. Oh, okay. Taurus is making their own PCC. That's interesting. It was interesting for sure. Look up Taurus PCC. Okay, I'll definitely do that after a live stream. For a bit, I was considering saying are you saying starting a YouTube channel, but at least pass the time. But I'm not sure about. Do it. Do it. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you want to do, if it's something you enjoy doing it, do it. Because I enjoy making gun content. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing the live streams. Obviously Twin Gen, he's another good example of that. Reverb Approach is another good one. Don't Call Me Radio, Henhouse 2A, Confidence Reloaded, CBT Tactical, PBS7. I mean, all these guys that I'm naming are people who do Guntuber stuff, who do the YouTube stuff. And yeah, I mean, if it makes money for us, that's great. But if it, it doesn't, oh well. I mean, I have fun doing it no matter what. So if you think about doing a YouTube channel, do the YouTube channel because it's 100% worth it. Like I said, I get hate comments. I get a lot of hate sometimes. But you just got to ignore that stuff, You got to just keep pushing through it. And if you're getting hate comments, then you're doing something right. Is the way I see it. So, because no matter what, there's always going to be hate in the world, and, we can't do anything about it. I was thinking about making gun content, but I can't even do what I used to. I'm kind of... No, man, go ahead and do it. Do it, man. For real. Go ahead. You know what? If you start a gun channel, I will subscribe to your channel. So, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. Comment on one of my videos so I can go ahead and subscribe to your channel. And, just do it. I can give you, pointers. Twin Gen can give you pointers. I mean, there's so many... There's a good group of people that are in, the Guntuber community, at least in the circle that, I would say we've created so far, that, we just help each other out. I had Henhouse 2A earlier asking me, how to create thumbnails for his videos, so he could just add to it. And I was like, dude, this is how you do it. This is the way I do it. Of course, you don't have to do it the same way I do, because, if you guys look at my thumbnails are kind of, I don't want to say flashy, but, kind of funny, a little bit. But, we all help each other out in some way. Reverb Approach, who's got 40,000 subscribers, I talk to him almost on a daily basis, and both me and him bounce each other ideas back. We help each other out. So, don't be afraid to, do the Guntuber stuff. Don't be afraid to do the YouTube stuff. Because, again, we can always help you out, man. We got you. I do it because I love it and I like sharing it. Yeah, exactly. Haters gonna hate no matter, or no sense in letting them bother you. Yeah, exactly. The muzzle report, exactly. By the way, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hey, remember me? I do. What's up, Tristan? I do remember you. Welcome to the live stream. We're cooking some steak and corn, and I gotta get ready to pour the corn out. So, yeah. I need to pull out a thing, though. Nothing, man. Yeah. But yeah, don't let it discourage you. If you want to do it, do it. Because the only person who's going to stop you from doing it is yourself. So, why? The saying I go by a lot of times is, why would I sit there and go, man, I wish I would have done it, instead of going, man, I'm glad I took the opportunity to try to do it. It's better off to try something and then just, if you fail, so what? You failed, you learned a lesson, and that's all about living, all about life. Because, roadblocks are always going to happen. We're going to hit something every single time. Man, I can't tell you how many times I go, man, I can't believe I did that, or man, I wish I would have done that. and I just, there's stuff I regret doing. So just don't regret it, man. Just do it. That's really cool, man. Thank you. I'm already subscribed. I'll leave a comment. Was also thinking about doing a car type channel. I built race cars, and there he goes. Yeah, dude. I got a Guntuber, or not Guntuber. I got a YouTuber you should follow. His name is Whitey Speed Shop. He's got a I think it was his 1965 Mustang he just did a video on. Great guy. He could definitely give you a lot of pointers on doing a car channel too. So, just like I said, do it. If you want to do Guntuber and, car stuff, then do it. I have a separate channel that I'm thinking about starting. It's kind of like a podcast almost type thing, but I obviously don't have anyone to do the podcast with, unless I did, get a couple of Guntubers. We filmed an entire episode and stuff like that. But it's just one of the things that I want to do, like some kind of podcast or day in the life videos or stuff like that. But like I said, it's all about you taking those steps. I've been tearing apart with. I'm just not sure what to make videos about. I really appreciate the advice. Dude, just make videos about anything. Look at, I take a lot of inspiration from other YouTubers, a lot of, other Guntubers. I'll go through everyone's channels and go, man, that's, and I'm not trying to, copycat, other Guntubers, but, I could watch something and they could talk about some different topic, and I could do a different video on that. You can always come up with different ideas. Relinquished, I see you in there. He's another good example. He's wanting to start up a Guntuber channel, and I think did you message me on Instagram? If you did, put yes, you did message me on Instagram. If you didn't, then let me know. But I'm more than willing to help him out on his Guntuber stuff too. So it's just, you can make a video on. No, I emailed you. Okay, yeah. So definitely hit me up again, by the way. But yeah, do whatever with it. I got videos I'm gonna make tonight. I'm gonna do a video on stippling. Taking a soldering gun and stippling. To get better grip. I'm gonna do a video on these infinity targets I got from local gun shop. So it's a way to build. You gotta start somewhere. Tearing apart words. Yeah, exactly, man. We got you back. So I'm so glad I stumbled on this live. I don't have Instagram, just YouTube. Yeah, man. I'm working on doing a Discord channel. So, which it wouldn't be just my Discord channel. It would be all the Guntubers Discord. They could come in, post their videos or just talk about anything. It's just a way for the community to be able to get together. So then I realized, a lot of people don't have Instagram. A lot of people don't email anymore. So a lot of people are on Discord now. So having that ability to talk to everyone is a good way. So, but yeah, Relinquish he just started up his YouTube channel. So and I also have a thing that I do is called hashtag CopperTop, and what it is, it aims to help out Guntubers. I haven't done them in a while. I need to do more. But I'm coming up with a massive list of people to put on it. So the way it works is how it originally works is you pick 6 Guntubers that you want to see grow. Whether it be, a massive Guntuber who's already got 100K, or, a smaller Guntuber who only has 5 subscribers. You pick out 6 Guntubers. You tag them in the video, you shout them out, tell them they're say what their subscriber count is, and then use hashtag CopperTop. Now, hashtag CopperTop, you can click on the hashtag, and it brings you to all these other Guntubers who've done it. I've had several Guntubers already take part in the hashtag CopperTop, and it's helped out a lot. So I'm telling you, man, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If you do decide it, I will help you, and I'm sure everyone else, is willing to, help you. So it's just, what we do. That's a cool premise. We be gonna leave a comment on. Exactly. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, dude, I got you, man. We like I said, we as Guntuber community, there is a lot of hate in what we do, and then on top of it too, we got, there are some Guntubers out there that are kind of, I will say, dicks, because there are. But it's just a matter of finding the right one. So far, I have found the right people. Like I said, Twin Jin, Don't Call Me Radio. I found Reverb Approach, Confidence Reloaded, Henhouse 2A, Birdwagon. There's so many I have found that are good people, and they just, like I said, they're worth talking to. I need to. I'm surprised radio's not in the chat. Welcome back, welcome back. Don't Call Me Radio's normally in here. And he's like, hey, have you burned yourself yet? I'm like, no, I haven't. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I do the giveaways too to help give back to you guys, because it's a way I can help. How's it going today? What's up, Mark? What's up? How you doing, man? How you doing? We're doing good. We're making steaks and corn on the cob, which I need to check these. I have yet to open them up. I let them sit for 15 minutes in the oven. I think those are good. Great. Yeah, man, it's going great. It's going good. I need to check the internal temperature of this, because I don't want it to get overcooked. The only thing I'm worried about with doing a Guntuber is showing everything I have to the world /feds. I'm born and raised in Colorado, and this state is going... yeah, so yeah, you just gotta be very careful, especially if you live in a state like that. So I can understand that for sure. How you fix that is you move out of Colorado and go to Texas. Steak, and what about we're doing corn and cob. What's up, JP FFA? Dude, it was good. It was good. We had candy at work that we were going to give out to kids, but no one showed up. And I asked one customer, and I was like, yeah, if you got kids, bring them by. We're giving out candy. And I was like, that feels wrong to say. I'm not doing that again. Okay, we're gonna do another like 30 seconds on that side, and then we'll put it on a plate. He doesn't need a side. He's already got, yeah, steak is so good. Steak's the best. And if you don't like steak, then I'm sorry, you missing out. He said, hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, hey, hold up, wait a minute. Now, I was going to do scalloped potatoes with these, but scalloped potatoes just didn't seem right. Okay, turn that way down. I'm still here, guys. I'm just over here preparing my wife's plate real quick. Oh, shit. That almost fell. Well, I hope everyone had a great Halloween. You know, if you got kids, I hope they had a great Halloween too. I don't know about you, though. I remember Halloween being a little bit different as a child. I don't know why. I just feel like it was more entertaining than it is today. You know? Where do I get Tac Pack or Tac Patch 500 or 5,000? Is that what you said? 5,000? I think Idaho, Wyoming, or South Dakota. Either that or stay here and fight. Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully a lot of things change. You know, I would think Colorado wouldn't, you know, fall that far that way, but it does. South Dakota, though, is a good one. A good state to go to. Wyoming, it's not bad. So I live in Alabama. So if I ever moved out of Alabama, I would have to go to a state that, you know, like, is very pro 2A. Which, according to online, the Carolinas are very pro 2A, so I don't know how true that is, but it's what I've heard. The Carolinas, all of California moved here. Oh! It's like Texas, and then, you know, Texas is like, nah, go fuck yourself. That should be a shirt, you know. When Californians move to my state and they try to take my 2A away, I tell them, go fuck yourself. See? It's not the same. AZ, Texas, Tennessee, North Carolina. Yeah, exactly. Alabama's not too bad. I'll say that. Alabama's not too bad. Do they have some, areas? Yeah, it's definitely interesting. But they're not bad at all. Okay, I got to pull this out real quick. Boom. My wife's gonna be like, what the fuck? Last time we got steak, it wasn't that big. I mean, it was big, but it wasn't. So. Fun fact, if you guys put water in a pan, it can actually help take out a lot of that stuff that's stopped in the bottom of the pan. So, that's always a fun fact. Although I do need another pan. This is the longest I've ever stayed on live ever. Well, welcome or thank you for one, staying and watching me fail at life, and fuck up. So I appreciate that. Thank you for watching me, be a moron, and yeah, I definitely appreciate that for 100% sure. And I hope you continue to stay because, the views help. Every like we get, every comment we get does help the channel, so I appreciate it. Me sleepy, I work at 4 a.m. You better stay on. You better stay. You better stay. Did you make fire? I did not make fire. Me caveman. Me make fire. Whoa. Hello there. I need a fork.
Halloween feels different because you're in a different area.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for interacting and being. Oh well, I try, man. I try interacting with the chat. As much as I can. I gotta cut this steak for my wife.
You don't have the fall colors or the apple festivals or.
Well, no. What I'm saying is it doesn't seem like a lot of kids are doing trick or treating anymore. Of course, you trusted, yeah, our parents trusted us more walking out and not having to worry about, some very evil people trying to kidnap us.
That fear was always there.
Yeah, but not like today. It's so much worse today.
Well, your Halloween that you had is nowhere near the Halloween that I had.
Yeah? Did you steal people's stuff?
No, we would get home from school, put our costumes on, and go out trick-or-treating until 10 o'clock at night. So from 3 o'clock till 10 o'clock at night.
3 a.m. So how is everyone's day, by the way? It's going good? Is JP still here? Or did he leave? You better be here. You better not have left. Ah, that pan's hot. Day went well. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We shall return to my topic of obsessions. 6. See, I don't know much about it, to be honest. So is that the new round? So is it made by the same guy who made the 300 Blackout with a honey badger? Or is that a completely different person? These kids are more pampered and sheltered and catered. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I was gonna make a video, but I saw it a little bit too late. As in too late, I literally saw it yesterday of people going to people's houses, dressed up in clown costumes, knocking on the door, saying that they were police and stuff. And I get if you're doing it as a joke, but when you're violently pulling on the door, that's not a good idea, in my opinion. I don't think you should do that because that's a good way to get shot. Although, who saw PewView's video on the Halloween stuff? That was a cool video. So, that was really cool. But yeah, I don't know much about that round to be able to be like, that's a good round. That's like 10 millimeter. I don't know anything about 10 millimeter other than it's another caliber, and people like it. Doors are not bulletproof. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not gonna lie, if it's in the middle of the night, and a lot of people are doing these in the middle of the night. If it's in the middle of the night and I hear someone consistently pulling on my door, banging on it, trying to break in, what it seems like to me, there's probably going to be a shotgun in their face. Because I don't know what their intentions are. So, and that's what a lot of people aren't thinking about when they go up to these people's houses and go, hey, this is going to be a funny joke. It ain't funny until someone gets hurt. You know? I think that's another thing that's, like, I say, sadly enough, with my generation, is they don't think. There's no common sense anymore, you know? Just not there. What up, Desert Armory? We're trying to get JP to stay because he says I'm tired and I have to work. I think he's lying to us. I need to get a haircut, though. I just realized that. I need to get it back short again. It's starting to come out long. This I do need to trim up, but I'm also like, do I grow it out more? You know. Insomnia is fun. It is fun. Relinquished. What's up? You back, man? You back? Did you leave us? Or were you always here? Remember those stupid clowns running around for... Yeah, like that was like, what, 5 years ago? 6 years ago?
10 years ago?
When was it when those clowns were running around? It was... No, I was... Did I get... that? No, I probably had my license for maybe 2 years, to remember. So, yeah, it was...
How old are you now?
Not old enough, I guess. I was doing some other stuff, but I was here. Ah, okay, I appreciate that.
10 years ago.
You do look tired and, I need to, yeah, exactly. I do need a haircut, so. No.
Plus another thing you have to remember for Halloween is, just a cheap
Where's your thing?
Just a cheap bag of candy now costs like $40.
It's worth it. It's for the kids. Candy's worth it. Could you imagine accidentally giving kids edibles? Be like, yo, I gave them the wrong candy.
A lot of people in a different situation was giving out like
Food. There you go. Congratulations, you now have a thing of ice. Me need a haircut too. I have caveman. Yeah, exactly. Me too. When you get a few minutes, watch 9-hole review. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. I'll definitely do that tonight after the live stream. Straight to jail. Jail. Straight to it. Straight to it. Okay, I need to drop this into the thing. My steak is going in the pan. Oh shit. Grabbed it the wrong way. Ah shit, I just pulled the wrong way. Yeah. Bet money you develop a similar obsession. Oh, what obsession? I'm hoping that. I don't know what type of pan it is, but it does prevent, staining. So that is nice. So I don't know if it is a cast iron pan. Well, actually, I did know that. It is not a cast iron pan. So To answer your question, no, I don't have a cast iron pan. I would cook these on a grill, but grill's still broken. Needs to be fixed. Needs to be cleaned, I think, is the main thing. Yeah. That was loud. I'm so sorry. So, but yeah, guys, definitely stay safe out there for the next like couple weeks because of this whole thing that's been going around. You know, not trying to get political at all because I try to stay out of politics with the channel. But you know, the next couple days is going to be definitely interesting because you know there's a lot of videos going out there that people are going to just start stealing stuff. And if you are out grocery shopping and you're loading groceries in your car, definitely keep your head on a swivel because, you know, you could be a target now. So definitely keep an eye out, guys. Not saying do anything drastic or anything, but, you know, again, you never know what people are going to do. So I know I'm going to make sure I'm protected and make sure my wife is also protected too because, yeah, scary place we live in now. It makes consistent hits at 1,000 yards to the wind. Oh, okay. Okay. I definitely need to check that out. I need to get me a big, you know, I think it's a 35-pound gummy bear. It's just a big gummy bear. And I saw a video that they're supposedly bulletproof. I want to test that theory, so I need to get me one. I need to get me one so I can test that theory for you guys. So I got a couple green tips, you know, we can see how well they work. So if they are bulletproof, then I've been, you know, using the wrong body armor. Bonk Bonk Tokyo is my favorite. Yes. Should watch Kentucky Ballistics a 2. He's an insane person. Like, the fact that he's still alive on some of his stuff, you know, because that incident with the 50 cal he had, that's insane. That and FPS Russia, you know, FPS Russia, I don't know how he's still alive. Or how he was alive from some of his stuff. This steak is as big as my head. I just realized that. Okay, I will be right back though, real quick, guys. I need to go give this to my wife before she starves. So I'll be right back. Boom. Me wants steak. I don't blame you. By the way, these rude or road or however you say them, I heard road, I've heard rude. You know, these microphones are amazing. It's creepy as fuck. Glacko Brewer, yes it does. I'm jealous. Wait, why are we jealous? Of your wife. Me once. Okay, now I get it. Who am I? Who are you? Who are you? Are you JP or are you FFA? Who am I? Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Tinnitus ring. Oh, dude, tinnitus sucks so bad, but it's not service related. So, yeah. If you're a service member and you understand that joke, I'm so glad that you understand it. Because I think that's ridiculous. See, he gets it. He gets it. Toilet Bowl gets it. Goes to the VA, finds, got, tinnitus in his ear. Goes to the VA. They tell him it's not service related. After, them saying, you guys were issued these earplugs, right? And they go, yes, but I'm not going to put them in the middle of a firefight. Let me tell the Taliban, hey, hold on, time out, let me put my earplugs in. How the VA treats some of our veterans is just wrong. The man of mystery, he is. He is a man of mystery. He's Perry. Perry the platypus. Perry the platypus? A platypus? Perry the platypus? Okay, I need 160, and I can tell you that is not even close to 160. Alright, brother, thanks again for everything. I'm going to go. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you stopping by, and again, hit me up anytime if you ever do want to do that Guntuber stuff, so just hit me up. Concussion, yes. Foggy, but alive. Man, are you having like a war over there? JP is like in the middle of a conflict while watching the live stream. He's like, hold on. Stop firing. I'm trying to comment on this guy's video. Is that what's going on? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by, for sure. I appreciate it. Like I said, we got a bunch of Guntubers who could help out, so. We all good people. JP, I know he does Guntube stuff. He a cool guy, too. Cool guy. So, yeah. It's a cooking. It's a cooking. Why don't I just move that over so this is more in the center? There we go. That might make a lot. I don't know about y'all, but dude, what? You have a leprechaun? That's cool. If he's got a pot of gold, can I have that back? That little fucker stole it. Cheeseburger tactical. Exactly. We like cheeseburgers over here. We do. Someone should start a Guntuber channel with that name. Cheeseburger Tactical, because I would subscribe to that. He's got a pound of cheeseburgers and won't share. Yeah, get them, guys. Unless you're referring to me, then I would definitely share burgers with you guys. Burgers and a nice warm, or not warm. What am I saying warm? Who likes warm drinks? Ugh. I'm at nice cold adult beverage. Yeah. Just gotta, Dude, I'm so glad. My mustache. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I do have a mustache. My mustache hairs are starting to get a little bit longer. So, I can start, styling my mustache. I'm excited about that. I hunt cheeseburgers on the desert. Oh, I hunt cheeseburgers in the desert, like Elmer Floyd. It's like, hold still. GP. He's losing his mind out in the desert while he's hunting these leprechauns. It's like, where are they at? I know where they're everywhere. They're in my head. They're in my mind. They're in the trees. How's this corner? If you guys could be anything during World War II, would you be an infantryman, a tanker, a pilot on a ship? What would you guys be? I genuinely want to know. I had to find my phone. You would be your phone. They didn't have phones. Like, they didn't have cell phones back in the 1940s. The closest thing to a computer was either on planes or the thing we used to break the Enigma machine. Not gonna lie, I missed your question. Oh, if you guys could pick any branch in the service, or what would your guys' job be in the military in the 1940s? Would you be a pilot, tanker? Would you be infantry? Would you be airborne? Like, what would you guys do? And what would you rock if you depending on what job you pick, and what would you rock? I'm curious. Okay, my steak should actually be done. If not, then I'll throw it on there for a little bit longer. Submarine, always submarine. My family from Air Force, but I hate heights and submarines. So okay, you hate heights, but you're okay with being in pretty much a tin can, where if you sink, there's no escape. Whereas if you get shot down, you have a chance. You can jump out of your aircraft. Hope that you don't get shot out of the sky. He's like, yeah, I want to go down like this. See, that would terrify me. That would terrify me. That'd be so scary. See, I think I would be a pilot though. Find a P-51 Mustang. I'd be wild to build. Dude, that's awesome. Building landing fields in the Pacific, watching the B-29s. See a B-29, this is Enola Gay, and you're like, man, why does that thing got a tarp on the bottom of it? I wonder where they're going. And then a couple days later, you just find out that we just dropped the sun on Japan. What's silly? But you're gonna drown. It depends on where your sub sinks. If your sub sinks in the deepest part of the ocean, yeah. Freezing water, miles of nobody. If you live exactly. Whereas if you get shot out of the sky, or if you're infantry, you still have a little bit of little bit of a chance. So, unless you're in the Pacific and you're flying an aircraft and you get shot down over the Pacific, then you might be in trouble. That'd be insane, though. That would be insane. Yeah, dude, that shark stuff, though, that reminds me of the story of the USS Indianapolis that transported the first atomic bomb and then was sunk by a Japanese submarine, and the captain ended up getting blamed for it. First time a captain has ever been court-martialed for a ship sinking. I'd be good as long as it wasn't in the Atlantic, dude. Yeah. I don't know. Either or. If you got, stuck in the water in the Atlantic or the Pacific, see, if you do get found, you hope it's allies, because if it's the Germans, they might take you as a POW, but they also, might shoot you. And then in Japan, they're just going to torture you and then just throw you off with an anchor tied to your foot. So, yeah. Nuclear subs blow my mind. Did you know they refuel? Yeah, they refuel every 20 years. The only time they ever have to come in or come up is they either need to get food or just come back. So that and carriers too, or carriers meant up north. Food. Yeah, food. I'm surprised that they haven't explored the option. Like, I know they've done it before in like World War II, but I'm surprised they haven't explored the option of submarine aircraft carriers. Which, in a sense, those submarine aircraft carriers from World War II is kind of the reason why, ballistic missiles are on submarines today. So, which, if you guys didn't know that, it's a cool little bit of history. We took a Japanese carrier sub and put a rocket on it, and we're like, oh, this is a good idea. We can do something with this. I go downstairs for food. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're like, I could get food this whole time? What kind of food is your favorite food to make? Anything. I like making anything. But I do like making Mexican, and I do like Italian sometimes. Just depends.
I already brushed my teeth.
No, I need you to.
Well, it's about well done.
So I need to cook it longer.
Well, I mean, I could have mine medium rare. It's about medium, sorry.
It is medium? That is? Oh, yeah, that is. Damn, it's been a while since I've done this. So, what is your guys' favorite food? Dude, that's so juicy. Holy crap. A lot of flavor in that one. Bit tinfoil microwave because, yeah, that's okay. Fun fact, I did not know Chick-fil-A sandwiches have tinfoil in their packaging. And, yeah, I found out the hard way. Because walked away for like 30 seconds and my microwave was a fireworks show. So, lesson learned. Don't put a tinfoil in your microwave. Do you guys know how the microwave was invented? I'm kind of curious. Put in the chat, guys. Do you know how the microwave was invented? Without looking it up. If you guys look it up, that's cheating. Don't cheat. Oh no, you're cheating. I see everything, guys. I am a leprechaun for all you know. I used to know, but can't recall. Okay, well, a little bit of history lesson for you guys. In the 40s, there was a gentleman, I can't remember his name. We're going to call him Bob. Bob, in 1940, was testing a new type of radio, like a radar, that used microwaves. In the process of testing it, he went to take a bite of his chocolate that he kept in his pocket and found that it was melted. He couldn't figure out why. Every time he was around this machine that was testing microwaves, it kept melting. Well, he kind of put two and two together and was like, let me put this in front of here real quick. Brand new chocolate bar, put it in front of it, and watched it melt. So he took that idea and actually condensed it, and then, of course, now we have the microwave. So it was invented by accident. Some of the greatest inventions are made by accident. Okay, guys, I'll show you. This is steak. Turned out look really, really good. A lot of flavor. A lot of flavor. So delicious, so good. Radiation makes you feel all warm inside. Even, yeah, exactly. It's like when we were testing nukes before we knew anything about radiation, and they were like blowing up nukes above people's heads. And they're like, holy crap, we survived. And then years later, they got cancer and died from it. Now, normally I would put A1 on this because I know people are like, if you make a good steak, you don't need A1 with it. I just like A1, okay? There's nothing wrong. A little bit of sauce with your steak, but this is actually really juicy and really good seasoned. Like, I think it actually doesn't even need, like, I don't say it needs A1. I don't think I'm going to put A1 on it. Nukes now don't have radiation support. Yeah, well, bull crap! A nuclear bomb is what has radiation. It has to have radiation in it because it uses uranium. Now, there might be confusion where, nuclear power is a little bit, I wouldn't say different, but I mean, there still is radiation with it, but it's, I don't want to say safer, but it is a different type of energy. I remember one time a couple years ago, when I lived up in Michigan, there's a nuclear plant up in Michigan called Cook Nuclear Plant. And obviously we have tornado sirens, but, there's a few reasons why, if that went off. Obviously, one, they're testing it. So that's one. Two, if you look outside and look up and it's cloudy outside, and you hear the siren going off, and it's not, the first of the month, it's probably a tornado. Or, just in the middle of the month and it goes off, it's probably the Cook nuclear plant just went up and it's time to go. Someone hacked into the emergency broadcasting system in Michigan and put out that Cook nuclear plant was about to go up. So the siren's going off, everything. I'm getting an alert on my phone. I'm at work. I'm like, oh, well, shit, this is crazy. And then, about 10 minutes later, was getting another alert that, someone hacked into the system and it was a false alarm. But could you imagine that? I'm like sitting there, I'm like, man, I need to go home. That's no fun. Yeah, exactly. Because we were close enough to where if it did go up, we would be in the fallout. So it's kind of like Chernobyl, right? Chernobyl was close enough to be in the nuclear fallout when Chernobyl blew up. Which, have you guys watched any of the documentaries or videos or the shows or movies about Chernobyl? I watched one that was like, oh, cool, Chernobyl, I'm gonna watch this. This might be a good one. And then I found out it was a horror movie. I was like, huh, I don't want to watch this anymore. So I thought it was legit a documentary because that's how it was kind of filmed to look like a documentary. Guess what it was? Not a documentary. You're thinking of Jim Carrey? Who? Yeah, Jim Carrey. Thermonuclear explosion is not. Yeah, exactly. No, but there is still radiation that comes from a nuclear bomb. Just not like you said, not like everyone thinks there are. But hey, no matter what, if you're next to a nuclear bomb, you're gonna get vaporized. What are you guys? Why are you saying Jim Carrey, his bomb story? Jim Carrey had a similar bomb story like I had. Tom Hanks on the beach, what? No, I don't know about that at all. Well, I probably do. I just haven't heard it. Interesting. I need to, unfortunately, I need to grab another plate. So I can cut this. I saw someone say something about Jim Carrey, though. Jim got scared at Hawaii and... Oh, yeah. I do actually remember that one. That's insane. But nah, that was something that I was not expecting to happen. So I was at work and I was like, well, I'm 10 minutes from home. By the time I get home, I'm not going to be able to pack up very quickly. So I'm probably going to die. I don't think there's anything nuclear close by where I live now. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Yeah, he changed his whole outlook on life. Funny things about, near-death experiences, even though, if you didn't realize that you were actually not near death to anything, they can change your outlook on life, for sure. It's like, years ago, I was at work, um, helping out a customer, and this is, of course, this is up when I lived in Michigan. Uh, I was just helping out a customer, and then all of a sudden, I felt what I thought was a firearm in the middle of my back. Was pretty much asking me for all my money and stuff like that. And I told him, well, I don't have money because I'm broke, which is true. I was broke. Still am, because, you know, hobbies. But, had a gun to the middle of my back. Well, I thought it was a gun. And then after they pretty much took whatever they wanted from where I was working at, after that, I was like, I'm never going to feel like I'm, like, vulnerable again. Which completely, like, is the reason... I don't want to say is the reason, but partially the reason why I'm like, I'm going to carry a gun every single day now. So. I've told you that several times. I have. But yeah. Fun fact. Life-changing things happen to everyone, and sometimes it's an eye-opener. So, yeah, that was an eye-opener for me, for sure. That close to being like, well, this is it for me, because I thought I was about to get shot in the back. And after that, I was like, nope, never again. Never going to feel like I'm vulnerable. Like I'm, you know, not have anything to protect myself. So. What did he have? I have no idea. I couldn't see it. I was like, around this time of year, I was out testing a battery. And, what I could feel, because I had my jacket on, and what I could feel, again, if you take your fingers and put someone's back, and you know, this is maybe 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago, felt it in the middle of my back, and I was like, I don't know if that's a gun or not, but, you know, I didn't want to take that risk, because, again, I had no idea. Of course, a lot younger when this happened, so definitely a lot stupider. It's not gonna lie, I was sitting there and thinking, I'm like, man, I bet I could roundhouse kick this guy, you know, from like Roadhouse. I could be like that, or like Steven Seagal, or, you know, Jackie Chan. I'd be like, I bet I could roundhouse kick this guy. And I was like, sat there and like, I'm standing on a patch of ice. I'm probably gonna fall and hurt myself. It sucks that it had to be something so serious. Change your mind. No, well, so I originally was going to start carrying more. I was already in the process of carrying a firearm. But that really changed. I don't want to say changed my mind, but it like opened my eyes. Like, okay, it could happen to anyone. So that's why I started carrying more. So I was already carrying at the time. Just wasn't carrying on my person. It was kind of, you know, oh, I have it in my truck, or, you know, type situation, or I don't need it today type situation, you know. Like half committed. Yeah, Roundhouse Family Guy, exactly. But like I said, guys, it can happen to anyone, so you never know. So, like I said, life-changing things can just open your eyes just like that. Like Jim Carrey, perfect example. So. I'd say, yeah, exactly. It starts just with one instant, you know. Mine started probably really young when Dad's an ex-Marine and really got into like World War II history. So when I got into that, I was like, man, like I really do think firearms are cool. Do I think, you know, taking life is cool? No, I do not. I don't think taking a life is cool at all. Do I like the aspect of a firearm? Yes, I do. I think it's cool how they work, how they function, you know, the difference in different firearms, you know, taking it apart, looking at it. That's cool to me. So, I've always liked firearms since I was like really young, and just history in general. Like I really wanted an M1 Garand because, you know, World War II. What you cooking tonight? I cooked steak tonight, so yeah. I just got done cooking it. So here in like next couple minutes. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Boom. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I made steak, so it turned out really, really good. I have a GSG MP40. So much fun. Need race though. Yeah, you do. Or wait till January and get the SBR tax on it. They're rubber on gun, so it's not even though. Yeah, exactly. So, plus there's just so many cool firearms out there. Like that's why I do the Never Have I Ever on my channel, because how many of you, show of hands real quick in the chat, how many of you have actually shot or seen a Galil before seeing my channel? I'm curious on that one. Before, and video games don't count. But show of hands real quick, how many of you actually seen or shot a Galil before? Or even an MP5? I definitely need a haircut. I'm getting to the point where I'm doing the hair flip, you know, Justin Bieber. Oh. My brother had one 13 years ago, and I'll have one. See, exactly. So, but, you know, not a lot of people have actually shot one or even seen one. That Never Have I Ever thing I do gives people the opportunity to shoot different firearms, and every time they shoot something new, it's just like the facial expressions are just like wow. Which I need to take clips from those videos and do like a whole collage of like people like first like their facial reactions. I got a hold of an MP5K, dude. MP5Ks are amazing. I also do have a MP59 from H&K, brand new. So, okay. Well, I guess I asked the wrong people that question. But, yeah, guys. It's a good way, you know, seeing people's first, like, reaction to something new. Like, if someone came up to me and was like, hey, I got an MG42, do you want to shoot it? I'd be like, yes. Yeah, I got a lot. Yeah, I feel that. And 249, dude, that would be awesome. But, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. I got done cooking. Steak turned out really, really good, really juicy. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by and, you know, being a part of the channel and supporting the channel. Like, you guys help make this channel what it is. And, you know, I'm really excited for what the future has for this channel because, again, we're going to be doing more giveaways. If you guys missed out on the giveaway, don't worry. We'll be doing more in the future. We probably got hats and stuff like that coming in the future. So, I have not shot a bar, by the way. I really do want to shoot one. I never have. Like, that would be so cool. But, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I really, really do appreciate you guys so much. And make sure, watch all the videos, you know, like, comment, and share the videos. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. If you have your friends that haven't subscribed, go ahead and take their phones and hit that subscribe button for me. Because the more we grow, the more this channel grows up, you know, the more I can do for you guys and the more, you know, content we can do. So, and the more stuff that we do, it means just more entertainment for you guys. So, I really do appreciate you guys. And what quote of the day shall we leave with today? Well, I guess we'll go off of what, I can't remember his name, but the guy earlier who was thinking about doing Guntuber stuff. We'll go off of something with that. So, if there's something you guys want to do in the future, if there's something you guys really want to achieve in life, go ahead and take life by the throat and just say, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm going to do this. So don't give up. You know, every roadblock there is, just overcome it. So no matter what, just come out on top. If you get hit down, sorry, I was dying there. If you get hit down, Jesus, I'm okay, I promise. If you get hit down though, get back up, because if you stay down, then you're letting life win, and you can't let life win. You know, you gotta get back up. So, again, guys, with that in mind, I really do appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next live stream.